Well, guys, Casey is raw again, and sorry I hadn't been pushing too much content this past week. I have some that came out. I've been exhausted since. I feel like the 4-day weekend I took off for WrestleMania, I had a blast. But the traveling and pretty much the biggest part is the traveling and then coming right back to work. I almost felt like I needed a vacation from my vacation because the traveling. I mean, usually if I'm doing these 4-hour drives, 5-hour drives, usually I'm in Oklahoma. I can come home, relax, and after go look around for video games. But yeah, I'm just exhausted, and not only that, I've been battling headaches. Like I've I've been battling them for a while, to the point where I had to take Cedrin again just to try to kill off the headaches. But actually, I took a nap yesterday after work. I was going to watch AEW. Maybe I'll do that today, to watch AEW. But when I woke up about 9-ish, I was like, oh, cool, I still have time to do some Pikmin 3 gameplay. I was just still tired. I just didn't want to get up and get everything set up to do it because I was exhausted from the weekend, and now plus what I've been doing at work. It really takes a lot of exertion, a lot of energy. That I had to change these giant rotors and do wheel seals and brake pads. It took the good part of yesterday to do me doing the left side and this guy doing the right side, and doing the inspection. So I'm gonna try to push out some more content for you guys, but you just gotta give me a little time. I'm gonna try to do more of the WrestleMania stuff. It seemed like the way I did for the recent WrestleMania video, I'm finally able to pass without getting hit with a copyright claim and being blocked everywhere. Worked. It's not like, hey, I want to show off a bunch of matches. I just wanted my experience at WrestleMania. Because now, back in 2012, yes, I had smartphone, but a lot of times I would take pictures, ton of pictures, and a couple videos. But I also went through a my battery pretty quickly at rest. Well, plus, back in 2012, we also did Access and on the same day of WrestleMania. So, at that time, power banks wasn't really a thing. So I learned from that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to need a couple power banks going into WrestleMania weekend. I literally just had a cord just hanging off me, coming from my pocket to my cell phone. I was pretty sure they wouldn't allow power banks, but they didn't say anything for at Access or at... Let me rephrase it. WWE WrestleMania's Access Superstore, because it's a mini version of Access with a giant superstore. If it was just one giant superstore, then they shouldn't charge $10, $15 to get through the door. But because they had some fan festival things, they're like, oh, we could charge a little bit. But I had a blast. Not only at the Superstore, I had a blast for both nights at WrestleMania. I mainly wouldn't change anything, except maybe the traveling around Dallas and the fucking kid. Oh, but let me rephrase it. Not a kid, it's a young adult freaking out about or marking out behind me. That's the one thing I was playing off. I was like, well, this guy's like all about cheering for the faces and booing the heels. I was like, okay, alright. I'm gonna troll this guy. If he's gonna be loud, I'm gonna troll him. So, like, they were talking about Drew McIntyre and against Happy Corbin. It's like, hold on, how can you be mad at Happy Corbin? I mean, it's right in his freaking name. He's happy. I'm like, and then later on, you see Drew McIntyre takes that sword and, you know, almost swing it at, I think it was Madcap Moss. To where it cut the ring ropes. And by the way, when the ring ropes broke, they shot a giant explosion. I'm like, okay, they overdid that. I can understand if, like, hey, you know, the ring ropes broke, but it went boom like a fireworks. I even said to Melissa, I was like, that was a little bit exaggeration right there. But, and then, yeah, anytime the heels, I'm like, I want to point out something. It's like, oh, like the face might be cheating. It's like, so that's okay if the face is cheating? Just to screw with this guy because, you know, he's freaking out behind me. And to the point, I have my arm around Melissa and he's spitting on me, and I had to tell him several times, like, dude, you're spitting on me. But yeah, I had a freaking blast. So I just feel bad not didn't have too much to pump out to you guys, that I wanted to have some content for you guys, but I've just been exhausted. That's why at least I played some Fortnite and I had that, like, that WrestleMania video. And I still got some footages that I have for night 2 that I hadn't used. And maybe even partially to night 1. I had to see what's usable. Because I don't want... I mean, God forbid, if you show like 5 seconds of a freaking match, you get a fucking copyright claim. I mean, even 8-Bit Eric is getting fucked with. I mean, he has like a few seconds here and there of WrestleMania. He's doing a good review of the show, and he's getting fucked with. I mean, I 100% understand not uploading a illegal video of WrestleMania. I mean, and that wasn't my intent, because usually I record the entrance, the reaction, and then maybe if something's about to happen, I'll record it. I think there was only one match that I record the whole thing, but I record down from the rafters to the ring. I can probably get away with it because, I mean, they probably can't tell what it looked like from all the way up there. But I'm probably not going to risk that, because luckily I didn't get no copyright strike. But yeah, I'm going to try to push out some more content. Just gotta buy me some time. Usually when I'm getting close to running out of content, I will spend a couple hours making more. I just didn't have the energy this week. I really had nothing to do this weekend, so I'll definitely be doing more content. I was planning, I keep forgetting about Less Than Serious, even though I have a blast with Less Than Serious. That it's happening, it's like, oh, I guess I'll have to wait till Wednesday. So I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.